In this module, I will present the main elements and structure of the CLUES approach. The CLUES guidelines shown here were published in 2011 together with the Collaborative Council in Geneva and UN Habitat in Nairobi. They are available for download from different sites. Check out the resource section of our Coursera site. At its core, CLUES is a pretty straightforward planning process that involves 7 distinct steps and 3 cross-cutting issues. Let's take a look first at the 7 planning steps. In the following, I will shortly go through the 6 planning steps of CLUES. Step 1 begins with process ignition and demand creation. This is where the community is mobilized and demand is created through a set of different tools. Step 2 is the official launch of the planning process, usually in a bigger workshop. Step 3 entails the detailed assessment of the current situation, usually put together in a report. Step 4, the prioritization of the community problems and validation. This can be done in either focus group discussions or in a series of workshops. Followed then by Step 5, the identification of service options. This includes issues like costs, cost recovery, but also technical options and socio-economic and socio-cultural issues. This can be done in usually 1 or 2 workshops that pulls together both experts and community representatives. Step 6 includes the development of an action plan. The action plan also put together in a report format. And then finally, Step 7, which follows after the 6 planning steps, the implementation of the action plan. This can be kicked off, for example, with a final workshop. There are also 3 cross-cutting tasks. The first one, an important one, exposure and communication. This is the constant exposure of the community and its representatives to examples of good practice, to other facilities and pilots that have been built. Capacity development, the training and development of skills at all levels, not only at community level, but also local authority level. And then lastly, the monitoring and evaluation of the plan and the assessment of the progress of the planning approach. This is separate from the monitoring and evaluation of the implementation, which needs its own monitoring plan. A key concern of CLUES is about clarifying the roles and responsibilities of the different stakeholders involved. In most countries, this means a mix of civic or .org, public, .gov, and private .com stakeholders that all have a role to play and need for better arrangements for effective service delivery. In the case shown here, this could be NGO or CBOs involved, .gov, a utility working at citywide scale, and lastly, .com, the private sector, which also has an important role to play in service delivery. CLUES is not a theoretical approach. It's been successfully tested in quite a number of countries and can claim to be the only generic planning framework that has delivered in urban and peri-urban communities.